My goal this morning is to stay in open forest. And if conditions, whether it's snow, forest, or wind, deteriorates, turn around. Spending part of the morning bushwhacking parallel and out of, not in, drainages. They're helping me make my way up the valley and onto the top of this ridge crest. I never bushwhack in drainages because they typically have a lot more snow and debris, and I don't feel like injuring myself. That's the goal. Through the trees, I hope. And that's the way. I take any views I can get. Last time I was here, I didn't have any view. It was a pretty overcast day. I think it might have rained. Now, there's probably a couple feet of snow, which props me up a little bit. And any hardwoods that are here are missing their leaves, so I can actually see some of the summit. It's tough going along the ridge. I have been through this forest before, so I know that there's a pretty open spot that's somewhat swampy in the summer. And I'm hoping that's all frozen over. Forest is a little more open in here, so I can kind of look around and make a decision. The way I came up is from the right, and the ridge gently slopes down into a ravine. I would like to stay away from that. So the goal is to stay straight, maybe go a little bit left, and then I'm gonna have to hook a hard right to try and reach the summit. So try and stay in open forest. That really helps you make time, and the snow cover here is pretty good, and it's fairly solid compared to what I came up. So I'd like to stay out of any drainage or any ravine and just go straight to the summit. When I do this in winter, I always try to use a route that I have used in summer. So I'm at least familiar with the area, and I have some kind of a plan that I can follow. Because when I try to do this just blindly going into the forest in winter, it doesn't always work out. And oftentimes I'll just about face and head back down the mountain. I'm now climbing up the main part of the summit. It's gonna be a while. Had to avoid a pretty large wind damage patch. Never, ever, ever cross over those, especially in winter. My goal here, again, stay in open forest as long as possible and try to make some switchbacks through. Sometimes it'll help you avoid spending too much energy. The name of the game out here is to try and spend as little energy as possible while making your way. So, time to go up. Finally at the top. That was rough. Some deep snow in places.